we begin, we would also like to recognize Bellingham's two seniors, Kylie Walden and Bailey Murphy. Now for Millis's four seniors. First, we have Ava and Olivia Hoffman and their parents, Scott and Michelle. We have Lily Bakian and her parents, Lisa and Angel. And finally, we have Mia Molinari and her parents, Lynn and Carla. Congratulations to all of our senior players on a successful basketball season and your accomplished basketball careers. And thank you parents, family, friends, and students for coming tonight. Good luck to everyone in tonight's game.
Good evening and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you the girls varsity basketball team, your Mohawks, as they battle the visiting Bellingham Blackhawks. Alongside West Cote, I am Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Marak Gymnasium. It is senior night, a chilly Friday night, 5 degrees outside, but the heat is on inside, and we expect an exciting Tri-Valley battle. It is senior night where the Mohawks just recognize Ava Hockman, Lily Hockman, Ava Hockman, Lily Avakian, Olivia Hockman, and Mia Molinari. Seniors Kylie Walden and Bailey Murphy for the visitors. The tip is up and we are underway. Got the magenta Sharpie going to start this one off, Wes. Mohawks coming in at 8 and 7. Blackhawks at 3 and 11. It is the four seniors on the floor right now. Ava Hockman, Olivia Hockman, Lily Avakian, and Mia Molinari flying on the court for your Mohawks along with Kira Rice. Kind of right that second time, Wes. Pass a little high and wide for our first turnover. Big cold front steaming through, 5 degrees outside, not including the wind chill. No chill in here tonight, though. Good crowd, both sides represented. Student section is at capacity, standing room only. Blackhawks taking their time here. They're down to 8 on the shot clock. Walden over to Barroso. Someone's going to have to shoot here. Long and wild three-pointer is off the mark. There were several to our left here, Wes, shouting for them to shoot. So the Blackhawks with a full court press here off the inbounds. Spilled off the Blackhawks. Close one, though. Mohawks into their half-court set. Mohawks prevailed 41-27 last time these two teams met earlier in the season over in Bellingham. Three-pointer from the wingers, no good. Molinari got her hands on the rebound and is disrupted but fouled. foul on Kaylee Elder, her first. And the magenta pen has begun its work. So Ava Hockman's drive disrupted and off her leg out of bounds, so Blackhawks versus Mohawks. Couple of birds going at it tonight. Bird-ish. Birds for sure. Alternate possession to the Mohawks. Not sure. Rice with a quick grab and loft off the Mohawk claw and out of bounds. The Millis boosters setting up the concession outside. Good group of people that support all the athletes of Millis. Always looking for more volunteers if anyone wants to help out in any capacity. A lot of great fundraisers coming up on the docket plan for 2023. Mohawks streaking. Avakian will grab and shoot. No good. Rebound to Ava Hockman, and she scores. So our first points of the game is the Mohawks drawing first blood, and they are up 2-0. A running shot by Walden is no good. Molinari able to secure that rebound. Mohawks back the other way quickly. Molinari flashes to the foul line, and as it goes up, she absorbs some contact, so she'll get to the lane for two. Foul on Walden. So her first, team second. First one is off the mark, but she'll have a second. And that one is also off. So just a single basket here, still 2-0. Curling around the pick, the shot by Elder was no good. Mohawks. Rice, drive, dish, shot. Back iron, no. Rebound to Bellingham, and they come out running. Drive by Elder was disrupted just enough. Points so far at a premium here. Hoffman, Olivia tracking down that rebound. I looked down to my score sheet, so missed that whole situation, Wes. Some sort of tie-up. Notch that as a turnover. Two-piece here in the early going. Nice drive by Elder, the reach in, the foul, and the bucket. So Elder gets that to go as Haley Bassett and Shailene Conroy are at the scorer's table ready to come in. Avakian and Ava Hockman to the sideline. So Bellingham to 2 here. That foul. Foul charge to Olivia Hockman, her first. So Elder rattles that one home from the free throw line, and that is good. Bellingham to 3. They inch into the lead, and that pass is up and over and out of balance. Rice with a little pressure. Gives way to Walden, bringing it over the timeline. 3 and 3 there, guarded by Conroy. Bassett closing off the baseline. Cut is disrupted by Bassett. Well, the runner by Walden doesn't find the mark. Molinari thought about it. Well past the midway part now, Wes. 3.5 to go here in the first. So Bassett streaking in for that rebound. Ends up off of the Blackhawks. Lucy Walden into the ball game for the visitors, alongside of Izzy Jewett for your Mohawks. A lot of congestion in the lane there. Conroy, drive, dish. Jewett on the baseline three-pointer, no good. Molinari and Bassett both there. Quickly whistled for a tie-up. Jewett can't get the lane to go. Just kind of pondering that tie-up. Wondering if that's a turnover or not. A lot of hands in there, a lot of wings. Jewett. Feel like that's being pointed the wrong way. The referee has his hand up there. I feel like the official did have his hand up after pointing. I thought Jewett had the ball and ended up out of bounds. Could have been a push, could have been a lot of things, but it's none of them. It's just an out of bounds for Bellingham. Bellingham bench looking for some contact there. There was some, perhaps not enough for a foul. Rice stops, pops, ball to the floor, the other way. Blackhawks soaring. Hands in there. We'll see who gets up on the scoreboard for that one. Foul charge to Shailene Conroy. So Elder back to the line. And that is off the back iron it out. And Lindsey Grattan checking into the ball game for your Mohawks. Elder knocks down the second. She's 2 of 3 for the line. Has all 4 of Bellingham points. Bellingham doubling their pleasure right now at 4-2. Grattan to Molinari. Finds open Conroy on the wing, and she knocks down the three-pointer. So lead change. Mohawks edge ahead 5-4. So Barrasso with the 3. Apologies for the delays here. Some number either changes or additions on my roster, so not quite in numerical order. Do the best we can here. Barrasso committing that foul. And a steal. Molinari tries to get it back, so 6 turnovers for the Mohawks. Of course, give or take. So Kane passing it out, loops all the way around to Barrasso, and she knocks home a triple. Very close to the midcourt line. Mohawks able to get a timeout. 1:28 left here. It is Bellingham leading 7-5. So second buzzer coming out of a Mohawk timeout. Not a lot of movement on the sideline, Wes. I think that was the second buzzer. So Mohawks just narrowly avoiding a backcourt violation there. It looked like the ball didn't make it over. Coach Fallon getting the timeout, and we're back to pseudo live action. It is Grattan, it is Conroy, it is Bassett, it is Jewett, and Riley Caulfield into the game for your Mohawks. Those are the 5 Millis players on the court right now. Conroy's shot is no good, so a lot of contested shots, both sides here. pass across the mid-stripe to the hands of Barrasso. Elder back to Barrasso. Her shot no good. Conroy clearing the rebound. Under a minute. Jewett gets it. She'll shoot. Can't find the range. I'd say the rim to the left hasn't been friendly, but neither rim has been friendly to either side so far. Quick release. That is off the mark. Conroy with it. Chance to hold for the last shot if they want. Knocked out of bounds. Perhaps they will with this whistling out of bounds. Ava Hockman and Molinari back in for your Mohawks. Caulfield to inbound. 29 on the button to go here. We'll see what the Mohawks have in store here. That ball is stolen. Pushed ahead, rescued by Elder. She really kicked in the afterburners to get to that and still able to get it up towards the rim. Just wouldn't drop there. Foul on Walden battling for the rebound. Fourth on the Blackhawks, 12 and change to go here. See if the Mohawks can quickly get something going here. Groton will dial something from the outside. Hockman with the rebound and put back won't go, but she gets some contact. It's the second foul on Barrasso. 15 foul, so Hockman, Kovna, Ava to the line. It just rims out. It is Hockman with 2 and Conroy with 3. See if Hockman can join the scoring parade. That will not go either, so rebound chased down by the Blackhawks, and we have come to the end of our first 8 minutes. So the score at the end of 1, it is the Blackhawks 7, Mohawks 5. So players starting to come out onto the court for the second quarter. I don't know that there's another buzzer coming, so it's kind of at the player's whim here. Bellingham will have the ball. Defensive first quarter, points at a premium. Blackhawks of Bellingham on top 7-5 here. It is Caulfield and Groton alongside Bassett, Ava Hockman, and Mia Molinari. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Baseline shot is off the mark. Rebound by Barrasso won't go. Tried to the reverse there. Groton. Definitely a reach in there. Hockman able to keep her feet on that up fake. Kira Rice into the game for your Mohawks. Waiting for the foul to be put up there. So some more contact. If that's not that, Barrasso, that could be her third. That's definitely some contact there. You could hear it from up here. That's a costly challenge there. Into the game is Kylie Walden. So 3 on Walden. I didn't get that last foul. I'm not sure it went up, but 7 on Blackhawks. They're over the limit, 1-1, and Caulfield cannot get that to go. Abby Powers in for your Mohawks. So I etched in 7 turnovers for the Mohawks in that first quarter. Certainly not a recipe for scoring a lot of points. Well, both coaches asking for something, neither getting anything. It's well out of our purview, Wes. It was a Blackhawk that went down. Not sure if it was off her wing, but Pick and roll, not exactly successful, though it is rescued by Elder. Working a two-player game with Walden right now. Thought about it over to Lucy Walden. That is going to test your announcer for sure, Wes. Only a couple seconds on the shot clock here. So shot clock violation. Didn't hear the Bellingham bench counting it down. It's been a strange one so far, West. So Powers over to Rice, and Rice knocks down the three-pointer. So our first points of the quarter come as a three-pointer off the fingers of Rice. Bellingham right back though. Lay in by Maggie Kane. And it is Bellingham back in the lead. Powers underneath. He somehow got that left-hander to go. Under some duress. A seventh lead change in this one. Molinari gets her paws to it, but it goes right back to Lucy Walden. Powers grabs it. Wrestles it away, but after the whistle, alternate possession will go to the Mohawks, though. Boosters do have some seat cushions at the concession today. I know this is of no consequence to our audience, but if you are interested in purchasing one, then get in touch with them. Get in touch with me or somehow find us. Leave a comment under the video here. We'll find it. So Lucy Walden called for that foul, her second. Kira Creighton into the game, and Montana Berglund also at the table, and she is granted access to the hardwood here at the Mirac. Molinari to the line, 8th team foul on the Blackhawks, so I was looking at I'm pretty sure that was a 1-and-1, so I don't know what the policy is here. Getting another shot. I don't know what just happened there, Wes. Perhaps some sort of violation on the Blackhawks there, negating that first shot. So Molinari gets 1 of 3. Well, Wes is just shrugging his shoulders too. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but we'll just continue on here. Hard fought tie up there. Well, the Hawks from both sides really getting after it. Alternate position to the Blackhawks. Again, some questions surrounding the midcourt stripe. I'll leave it to those who know better. The three-pointer from Elder is good. I know my audience has come to know that I do have an opinion on such things, but I do have limited knowledge as it comes to the midcourt stripe there. I'll just stick to the stats, I guess, Wes. We have a whistle. So foul on Berglund. So Blackhawks are at the double limit here. 9 fouls. Double bonus for Mohawks after this one. Hockman, Kami Olivier is into the game. Both coaches sort of just pacing over there. So Molinari's back iron, no. So that time that was a front iron missed. Front end missed. We'll get it right, Wes. You know, your announcer does sort of get hot when the foul count is 9-2, as it is now. A couple hard luck fouls against Bellingham for sure. Lucy Walden back into the game. She has 2 fouls, so she'll have to be careful. Already Barrasso with 3. So Bellingham with their 4th turnover of the quarter. Tried to find a streaking Grattan, but good hustle by the Blackhawks to prevent that. Mohawks have certainly turned things around. 7 turnovers in that first quarter to none here so far. We'll see if they can survive the announcer's curse. So Hoffman on the line. So as I had sort of foreshadowed there, had not been a lot of fouls called against the Mohawks, so let's see if they start come raining down here. Jacoby Houston into the game for the visitors. That foul was charged to Molinari. She did come blasting through looking for that rebound. Her first, team 3rd. Mohawks with some full court pressure, very close to a 10. So Lucy Walden able to break that press single-handedly, got in the lane, but everything but the finish. A great effort there, just wouldn't drop. Rims on both sides unfriendly. Molinari from the wing, that shot is short. Perhaps some senior night jitters here. Grattan gets a hand to it. It's rescued though by Houston. Gets it over to Elder at the top of the key. Walden drive, draws a double dish. Thought that Creighton was going to loft one up, and another foul against your Mohawks. Certainly well deserving as Grattan charged with that, getting her money's worth. Grace Higgins into the game for your Mohawks. It's taking a lot of time. Well, we definitely heard the timeout called for, so 3:09 left in the half. Bellingham timeout. Our score is 12-11. So second buzzer coming out of a Bellingham timeout. I believe this to be madness, Wes. Some madness here filling the airwaves for this timeout, telling us whose house this is. This is the Marac house. But right now it is Bellingham leading 12-11. Their first timeout, 4 left for them. Mohawks also with 4 timeouts. So strange first half continues, back to pseudo live action. And that ball is stolen. That couldn't have been how it was drawn up. Quick whistle. So that's 10 team fouls. So Bellingham over the limit, double bonus. Lucy Walden, her 3rd foul. So Bellingham with some foul issues. Kylie Walden rushes to the scorer's table. Grattan, 2 foul shots, drops down the first. So Walden for Walden there. So, around the rim and out. Battle for, but rebound to the Blackhawks. We're knotted at 12 here. 3 to go in the half. Looking for the cutter, and that's certainly some contact there. Draws a whistle. Elder to the line. So Grace Higgins charged with that foul. That's 5 on your Mohawks. So Elder backs to the line. Her shot from the charity stripe drops through, tickles the twine, and it is 13-12. That one rattles around and out, battled for off of the Blackhawks. Blackhawks will settle into a half-court defense here. Little zone, try and protect the foul count. Bratton to Rice, open for a smidge. Three-pointer is no good. Battle for Olivia Hockman gets the rebound. She goes up. She draws a whistle. So Kylie Walden picking up that foul, the 11th. Olivia Hockman to the line, just won't drop. Molinari to the hard court, to the floor. So Hockman gets one. Shaylin Conroy into the game for your Mohawks. So now we are knotted at 13, inching up 1 point at a time here. Full court pressure by your Mohawks. So that foul charge to Bassett. Whistle's coming fast and furious now. So Mohawks are at the limit, 6 fouls. Ball kind of kicked around a little bit. Bratton with the steal to Rice, can't get it to go. Molinari with the rebound and she scores. So our first opportunity at the mute button there, and Molinari inches the Mohawks to the lead. 9th lead change. 10th, as it were, if I could keep score. Good battle for the rebound. Got a whistle. We're going to talk about this one. We had a tie-up whistled on the floor. Both coaches to the scorer's table commiserating and scratching their heads. Officials getting together. I don't do the pocket thing, Wes, where you swap your whistle or the keys from one pocket to another to indicate who should have possession. And I have no knowledge in the actual arrow that's at the table. I don't know whether it's pointing to the team or the direction it's supposed to go. I know many things about many things, but I know nothing about that thing. So we'll leave that to the people that hopefully know something about that thing. Mohawks in a scrum come out with it. Rice with the fake is freed up momentarily. Molinari leaning over. Got her hands on the ball. Whistled as a tie-up. Minute and 9 to go here. Mohawks still in the full court. Kylie Walden breaking the press on her own. Just unlucky, just dribbled off her foot. We have a Blackhawk down. Rice cannot get that to go. So close to that baseline, but Rice apparently judged to be inbounds. Will not fall. I don't keep track of misses. We've had a few of those today, Wes. Good attributed probably to good defense and disruption. So 29.1, Mohawks will try their hand at trying to get a bucket. Mohawks break midcourt. Plenty of time, 20 and change. Rice will loft one up though. Her long three-pointer is short, but it a fortuitous bounce to Molinari, who's open, and she lays it in. So the Mohawks edge ahead by 4. Ball poked away. Molinari to Groton. She lets it go before the buzzer. But that won't go, and we have reached the halftime buzzer. So from the Mirac, our score at halftime, Mutual Mohawks 17, the Bellingham Blackhawks 13. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. This indeed is our time, Wes. Thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics, where it is your Mohawks on top of the Bellingham Blackhawks 17-13. An exciting first half. Mohawks will start the second half alongside Wes Cote. I am Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Mirac Gymnasium. Referees are ready, camera person is ready, announcer is ready, a little behind, but we are back to pseudo live action. So Mohawks leading 17-13. Lilia Vakian picking that up and knocking it back. So the senior on senior day, giving Millis first blood here in the third quarter. A game that has had 10 lead changes. Now it is Mohawks edging ahead by 6. Three-pointer from the baseline by Kira Creighton. Finds the net. And Bellingham closes within 3. It is Rice, it is Ava Hockman, it is Lilia Vakian, it is Olivia Hockman, and it is Mia Molinari, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. It is senior day. Vakian driving, perhaps disrupted. Ava Hockman had her foot on the baseline there. Our 4 seniors celebrated today, Ava and Olivia Hockman, Lilia Vakian, and Mia Molinari. So Mohawks had 7 turnovers in the first quarter, only 1 in that second. 6 in the second quarter for Bellingham versus 2 in the first, so 8 total for each. Not a lot of scoring. It is Molinari with 5 in the first half. That shot is off of Vakian with the rebound. I have Rice and Conroy with 3, Abby Powers with 2. For your Mohawks. Long 2-pointer by Olivia Hockman finds the netting. Mohawks to 21, 21-16. Kaylee Elder been carrying the Bellingham. She has 8 points for the visitors. Barrasso with 3. Fouls might be an issue for Bellingham. Lucy Walden and Annabella Barrasso both with 3 fouls. Bellingham whistled for 11 in that first half. No Mohawks with 2 fouls, only 1 for 6 different Mohawks. Ava Hockman fighting for that, just couldn't get that. And I think that about puts the books on the first half. Mohawks outscored the Blackhawks 12-6 in that second quarter, doubling their pleasure as it were. Well defended by Elder that time, so Barrasso will re-enter the game here with her 3 fouls, replacing Kylie Walden. Mohawks didn't help themselves in the first half from the charity stripe. Oh, a 3-pointer from Olivia Hockman, and she's on a little streak here. She's got 5 in this second half. Mohawks to 24. And our first second half opportunity for the mute button goes awry. Turnover for the Blackhawks. Mohawks 3 of 13 from the line, 3 of 14 as it were if you include the front end miss. Bellingham only 3 of 5, so Mohawks leaving some points on the table that first half. Shot is blocked by Lucy Wald, and she goes on her own. Bellingham bench is beside themselves. There was no whistle there. Hard for us to see from our purview from high above the court side here. Lots of stuff going on. Three-pointer is no from Hockman, Ava. Both teams really getting after it. Hard to know what's a foul here. Hard to know if there was an adjustment to the shot or some actual contact. We'll mark that. We'll take a look in the post-production with. Bellingham again close to running out of time. And it's out of bounds. Riley, Caulfield, Kira Rice, and Haley Bassett fly onto the court for your Mohawks. There's only 1 second on the shot clock. I know anything can happen, chipping a chair, but ball judged to have been out of bounds off of Bellingham. Caulfield left open, can't find the range. Good rebound by Kane. Elder and Lucy Walden working a two-player game, then tried the skip pass that just a little bit high and wide. Lindsay Grattan to the scorer's table. 3:26 left. Quick moving third quarter, well past the midway point. Just that last important piece of information the audience, I'm sure, is waiting for as we have indeed switched to the cyan Sharpie for the second half. Not a ton of work for the magenta in the first half, but it will be retired nonetheless. Remains an 8-point lead here. So Kara Creighton knocks down her second three of the second half. Bellingham not going quietly in the night, keeping this within shouting distance. That mysterious foul we were waiting for in the first half was on Creighton in the first half, so she has one. Nice back cut. Rice shot is blocked. Bassett tries to get it up. Her shot is disrupted. This could be problematic for Bellingham. Kira Creighton. Looking, Creighton's number goes up. I have her for a second. Bassett to the line and she knocks it down. Apologies, I'm working my score sheet here, missed those subs. Bassett with another. Molinari with the rebound, and she puts it up, and it is good. So Molinari's first points of the second half. Mohawk lead bulges to 8. Three-pointer from Berglund is no good. Mohawks looking to run here. Tried to find Jewett underneath. I think the moment had passed, so we have a timeout on the floor. 2:07 left here. It is your Mohawks by 8. So coming out of a Blackhawks timeout, they have 3 remaining. It is Molinari and Bassett. It is Caulfield and Grattan and Jewett, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. 2:07 left in this third quarter. Mohawks trying to build on a 4-point halftime lead. A lot of contact there. Players coming together. Heavy contact on Elder. Hopefully she is okay. And a Blackhawk down there. Foul charge to Bassett, her second. Everyone's seems in order, and that's good news. And we are back to pseudo live action. Kane on the ball. Works over to Elder, and Grattan drawing the offensive foul. Only Elder's second. Second team foul on Bellingham, and Molinari seems to be on the line. Third turnover apiece now in this third quarter. Full court pressure. 128. In the corner, Barrasso lofted it up, and Kane was able to rescue it. 20 on the shot clock, so Bellingham can take a deep breath here.
Give her pressure! Give her pressure, Riley! Move your feet! Nice job!
Berglund had picked up her dribble, drive and dish to the hot hand.
Rebound! Squeeze it!
Bellingham second bite of the apple, back iron no, and Grattan comes away with it. So Creighton with 2 3-pointers couldn't get a third to fall. Nice dime from Grattan into Molinari. She has 9, Mohawks to 29, lead is 10. Left open for the long 2-pointer is Kane. She has 4, nice pass over to Jewett, couldn't get it to go. There's Rice and Conroy into the game for your Mohawks. Pace has definitely picked up here, a little urgency from both sides. But just when the Mohawks looked like they were putting the Blackhawks in the rear view, Bellingham finds a way to inch back in. Pull up 3-pointer by Berglund is good. So Bellingham getting it done from the 3-point stripe. Grattan, fake, dish, Conroy, contact. So Creighton with that foul. .2 left here. And then Mohawks will not get a shot. So we've reached the end of 3 here from the Mirac. It is the Mohawks leading by 5. So players coming on onto the court for the start of the fourth quarter. An exciting third quarter where the scoring is picked up. Mohawks outscoring the Blackhawks 12-11. Increasing their 4-point halftime bonus to 5 points to 29-24. So the final 8 underway, never a dull moment at the Mirac. And on senior night, stay with us here. Bassett clears that, rebound. It is Bassett and Rice and Conroy along with Grattan and Molinari. You have 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Molinari grabs that and right to the rack for 2. So she's got 11. Lead back to 7, 31-24. Skip pass over to Kane, back up top. Elder surveying, Berglund. Oh, open for the 3-pointer. High off the back iron, no. Rice able to secure the rebound. Mohawks running, Molinari ahead of the pack. Nice block and takeaway by Barrasso. Abby Powers into the game for your Mohawks. Oh, Bassett left open for the 3-pointer and the baseline, and she connects. Her first bucket from the floor. It's a big one, a 3-pointer. Pushing the lead to double digits. We had 10 lead changes in that first half. but it's been Mohawks holding the lead this entire second stanza.
Your feet.
Mohawks able to keep Bellingham at bay here. Conroy covering top of the key. Long three-pointer from Creighton doesn't find the mark, so Mohawks the other way. Drive, dish, Powers thought about it, stepped in, stepped back off the rim and off of somebody's wing. Into the game, Lucy Walden with her 3 fouls. Olivia Hockman back onto the floor as well. Only 3 team fouls against Bellingham, 1 on your Mohawks, so let's see if that continues. We did see a big uptick in fouls that second quarter. Nice crossover by Walden. Dish to shot from the outside is no good. So tie up there. Alternate possession goes to the Mohawks. You did see the official swapping his indicator to the other pocket. So we did mention that, so no need to look at the scorer's table. So Mohawks will take a timeout here, 5:38 to go. And this one don't go away. So second buzzer after a Mohawk timeout. Both teams with 3. Kiss are in aiding us, wanting us to rock all night. Hopefully everyone was able to stay warm all night. Temperature outside 5 degrees at the tip-off. I have it on my phone as dropping to 1 degree right now, Wes. But always hot inside the Marac. Fourth quarter continues, 5:35 to go. Molinari driving, foul on the floor. It is Molinari, Olivia Hockman, Rice, Bassett, and Groton. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. That foul to Creighton. Score sheet has her at 3. Scratch that scoreboard has her at 3. I have her at 4, but it is what it is. I will keep my unofficial stats to myself. Mohawks did well to keep that one alive. Get a shot from Groton, that won't go. Bellingham with 14 fouls. A little extra, the Marac shuffle right there. Good crowd on hand, supporters from both sides, parents. Well, represented student section on their feet for this fourth quarter. Molinari on the block. Ball slips out of her purview. Feels like this one's there for the taking if the Mohawks could just knock down a couple more buckets, but Bellingham hanging around. $4:50 to go. Creighton has a couple of 3-pointers already to her credit in this half. So Groton charged with her second foul. It's just the second team foul this half. Bellingham into Barrasso. She surveys, cross court over to Elder. Barrasso comes to get it back on that far side again. They try the cross court again, and Bassett denies that one. Good position by Kane. Draws the offensive foul. So Bassett charged with her third. Wasted opportunity there. No points, no time taken off the clock. Either of which would be helpful at this point. We see Walden back to Barrasso. So a long two-pointer from Kane. She has 6. Mohawks quickly up the floor. Just across that magical point, West. 4 down, 4 to go. In this, the fourth quarter, long two-pointer. I don't know, I'm just reporting this one. I mean, Barrasso absorbing her 4th foul on the board, and the Mohawks make them pay with Bassett knocking down her 2nd three-pointer of the half. So Barrasso to 4, Bellingham to 5, perhaps an equaling out of things down here. Foul charge to Hockman, her 2nd. It is Izzy Jewett in for your Mohawks. 3:22 time, a factor now for Bellingham and this potential comeback. They're down 11 here with 3:16 to go. Key number if they're looking to pull off a miracle. So that foul charge to Jewett, and we will go to a timeout here. Your score, 37-26. And 2nd buzzer coming out of a Mohawk timeout, 3:10 to go. Scratch that, a Bellingham timeout. They have 2 left, Mohawks with 3. It is your Millis Mohawks up by 11 here. Jewett fighting for that among several. Causing a tie-up. And you do see our official switching the pocket there. Mohawks will get the next one. Broughton guarding Walden. For the Elder. Get to score in this second half. Kane has come alive though. She'll get to the line. Sheilyn Conroy hustling to the line. She'll get it off the 2nd shot. Foul charge to Bassett, her 4th. So she does come in. Kane knocks the first one down. I keep a closer eye on this pre-foul shot routine, Wes. Dub that one the pivot. Lead stays at 10. Rice firing quickly. Look good from here. Back iron. She fights for the rebound. Mohawks would do well to take some clock here. Time may be more important than points. 37 might be the number, Wes. Jewett's pass is blocked. Bellingham unable to corral the loose ball. No shot clock reset though. 10 on the shot clock. So Millis, another bite at the apple. Jewett this time left open, and she doesn't make a mistake here. You see Jewett given the second opportunity, knocks home a 3. That could be onions. As Kane's shot off the backboard, and no, 2 minutes exactly. Bassett back into the game for your Mohawks. That foul to Lucy Walden. She has 4. Both teams at the limit of 6. Could be beneficial to Bellingham if they want to foul here and put the Mohawks on the line for 1-1. Molinari on the block. That's a good spot for her. And she pivots and she scores. Mohawks to 42. I have Molinari with 13s. We're coming alive this second half. That's a tough spot for a defender to guard. If she gets the ball single teamed in the block like that. Lilia Vacan coming in for your Mohawks. 127. Elder got into the lane but couldn't get it to drop down. 115. Blackhawks in sort of a no person's land, I guess, here. 30 seconds, valuable amount of time. Mohawks have only been 3 of 13 at the line. Vacan fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer. That's certainly not what the plan was. I mean, we've seen some questionable whistles, but that was not one of them. As a Vacan taking one in the face. Bellingham coach not giving it up, forcing a conversation here. I mean, I think if he sees the video on that one, he'll realize that one was a foul. Conversation continues. I don't know, I've got a home-cooked dinner to get to. Let's see if we can get that wrapped up. So perhaps the argument was that the fact that it's Lucy Walden's 5th foul, so she is disqualified. Kylie Walden into the game. Avakian, the senior on senior night, to the line for a triple dose. And the senior Ava Hockman into the game for your Mohawks. Vacan can't get that second one to go. Molinari scooches in, gets her hands on a rebound, so Vacan 1 of 3. She has 3 points on this game. We will have the switching of the pocket. I may have to start doing that so I can keep track of them. It's not as if we're keeping track of enough up here. That's a hope and wish pass. It's not going to find the mark. Good jump stop from Elder. It won't go. It battles for the rebound, though. It's been sort of that kind of night for the Blackhawks. So that foul is on Bassett. That is her 5th, and she has been DQ'd. So Kira Rice into the game for your Mohawks. One and one is missed by Barrasso. Avakian battling for the rebound. Jump ball is whistled. This time to the Blackhawks. We're under a minute, so we said 37 was probably the number. It looks like it definitely will be more than enough. That ball was challenged just enough to throw it off. So the shot clock is off here. Mohawks can run this down if they can. Well, it looks to be a good win for your Mohawks on senior night. Under 10. And we get a foul now, perhaps an entire minute and a half too late. Kaylee Elder will, her 3rd, team 8th, will put Groton on the line for 1 and 1. Groton will knock it back. Jacoby Houston into the game for your Mohawks. So Bratton unable to get that second one to go. And that buzzer brings us to the end of our proceedings here. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics, where tonight on senior night, your Mohawks have claimed a 44-27 victory over the visiting Bellingham Blackhawks. Thank you to the fine men and women back at the studio for their support of us. Thank you to the administrators here for allowing us to be here. And thank you for watching on our various media platforms and supporting Mohawk Athletics. Once again, the final score here, 44-27 on senior night, where the Mohawks celebrated Ava Hockman, Olivia Hockman, Lilia Vacan, and Mia Molinari. Alongside Wes Cote, I am Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.